saves and limited checkpoints, while higher stakes can make a few situations a bit frustrating. For example, the garage fight with Jack. First time around I saved a bit back, having to get the knife from the deputy, then going to the garage. After another run, I realized that mistake and saved just before.
A fucking pocket knife?
Because again, holy Christ, Jack will run you like you wouldn't believe, and you have to be very precise in this garage fight to win against him. But it's once we get to the main hall that we can truly explore and change up in how we progress through the house. Of course, Resident Evil 7 on Madhouse will throw other hurdles our way, with how many enemies we encounter and where. Oh, and thanks to Village and of necessity, I learned the importance of blocking. In my previous video on Resident Evil 7, I got a number of comments mentioning my lack of blocking. Guilty as charged. Madhouse really showed me the value of blocking. You'll be dead before you know it otherwise. And since you need to have been in the game before to get Madhouse mode, depending on how you do, you'll have unlockables to make things easier, like the additional gun or coin to raise your defense. Now of course, these coins which you can get will take up slots, so you have to consider again if it's worth it and which one to get. A great number of antique coins and the number of bird cages we do create more opportunities and builds that we can make use of. Also, the amount of separating agents you get really changes the scope of things, and deciding on what you want to make, whether health kits, ammo, you have to be weighing out those risks. Oh, and having the knowledge of having beat the game on normal, I would love for the developers to give us the option of shooting the old Eve and cut to the end credits.
I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have resulted in
changes as well. The trailer gets the
Evie's very powerful.
While I'm disappointed that Marguerite was lacking a bigger presence in the old house, the fight with her is not only the game's highlight, one of the highlights of the series in my mind, especially on Madhouse. Knowing that it was coming, deciding what to take with me, having lots of verticality and shortcuts in that house, I barely squeaked by a victory, using most of my ammo in the process. In a way, it reminded me of my first playthrough of Resident Evil 4, having just barely survived the water room with little ammo to spare.
Poor Evie's gonna be heartbroken! Come on now with me! We're gonna settle this!
And it's from here that the game does take the quality dive. Not a huge drop, but that's something that Village didn't suffer as heavily. Resident Evil titles have tended to struggle with this, and the section with Lucas and then the ship, while still fine, pale in comparison to before. And there's much less variety in how you want to tackle these compared to Madhouse on the old house and the main house. After revisiting 7 after Village, it's very noticeable how much smaller 7 is. I'm wondering what the size difference is between the two. As we've seen time and time again with open world games having a dick measuring contest with how big their worlds are, it doesn't exactly mean better quality. The design of Resident Evil 7 is much smaller in scope, more intricate, and has very little wasted space. Sure, there was a lot more variety in Village, and there was a lot of great exploration, but there were a few portions I felt could have perhaps reduced in size in some areas and made them more intricate. For example, I think the Village could have used more of this in some of Heisenberg's factory. A lot of the houses in the Village were hard to distinguish from one another. I wouldn't have minded if they blocked off more in them and put more time and care into a fewer amount. Another mode that I didn't cover in my last video is Ethan Must Die. It's an extremely tense, frustrating, addicting mode that will have you going just one more run each time you die. The name is fitting, as you will be dying plenty here. So we have to craft out that run to get to the end. Enemy placement doesn't change, but the items we get will. Item boxes will spawn the same locations, although some runs boxes won't spawn there. And the box will vary in stars. More stars, better items. But you also have to be careful, because these boxes may have explosives in them, and depending on what items you pick up, one explosion is enough to take you down. Some runs, the item gods will bless you with weapons, other times you might get stuck with gunpowder and no other weapons besides your knife. That's part of the fun, seeing what you could make the most of with what you've got. As enemy location doesn't change, you'll slowly make your way forward, but once it took you a few runs, now you could do without his sweat. The sweat starts to rip when you reach a new area for the first time. What's it going to be there? Where will enemies spawn? What kind of traps are there? It's utterly thrilling. At these points I'm crouching and very slowly moving to see what enemies or traps will pop up. The biggest issue I had with Ethan Must Die is that I wish you could unlock shortcuts if you wanted to for further runs. Sure, that would remove some of these stakes, but I did find it a bit frustrating to run through areas that I can now do in my sleep over and over again. Could have been another decision we could make. Take the shortcut but miss out a whole batch of items that can make your run easier. But I kept coming back to it, even though it kicked my ass over and over, just to craft out that perfect run. And for the upcoming DLCs for Village, I'd love for them to take another crack at this kind of mode, because Ethan Must Die is an excellent addition. While Resident Evil 7 keeps a mostly dark tone and keeps the dark humor, the game lets its hair down with Jack's 55th birthday. Playing as Mia, the goal is to feed Jack by picking up dishes throughout the house. You can combine the ingredients to create dishes that will fill him up quicker, like a cheesecake.
Okay.
Before we begin, we could choose what to take, not just weapons, but also stat boosts, more which can be unlocked by completing runs if we scored higher rank by finishing them sooner. These stat boosts, of course, take up slots in our inventory, so we have to consider as well how much to take while ensuring we have enough space to collect food to bring to Jack. It's a silly mode that makes great use of item management in Resident Evil 7, and it's nice to play a few rounds to get into the swing of things, and also to relax a bit. It definitely lets its hair a lot more down. So, after this revisit, which do I hold as the better title? After playing Village, I said that I felt Village was the better base game, but overall with all its excellent DLC, 7 is the better title right now. But coming back to revisit the base game of Resident Evil 7, I'm not so sure. While Village didn't have as many quality drops that 7 suffered from, especially once we get to the ship, it had much more variety, it doesn't quite have the consistent tone and intricate design that 7 has. Sure, 7 was the testing grounds for what was the new game engine at the time for Capcom, the RE engine. The smaller design of the world makes for less wasted space. And while 7 lacks much of the weapon upgrade options or builds we could do, it does have something that Village lacks, and that is the inclusion of item boxes. When this is removed from Village, it removes one of my favorite mechanics of the Resident Evil series, and ones that they've always done better than any other game. However, with replays, the lack of skipping cutscenes in 7 is frustrating, especially in the early portion of the game, whereas in Village you could cut right through them. 7's hardest difficulty, Madhouse, is better designed than the Village of Shadows difficulty setting in RE Village. What makes 7 the better choice is allowing us to make different approaches to the critical path due to some item placement changes, whereas Village keeps them the same. So it really comes down to if you prefer the more classic style of item management with limited spaces, versus Village, which mostly push that to the background. So overall, I do think the base game of 7 is better. Now, I am curious to see what they do with RE Village when it comes to DLC. After all, the DLC for 7 was some of the best around I've encountered.
A bit overkill there. Yeah, game's a bit of a joke in normal mode, especially since I have the bonus XP thing on. But like I said, at this point, I'm tired of this game. I'm just trying to rush through the game as fast as I can, so I can move on with another game. So I've got a lot of games I want to play, but I can't in good conscience start a new game and... Oh, you're back.
We have a $30 donation from Ash5. I'm very blessed and got to work a little on the intro animation for Sonic Mania, and that was a dream come true for me. It'd also be a dream come true to get rid of cancer. I've lost 3 friends to cancer in the last 2 years, and it hurts my heart to think of how many great people we've lost. Thanks for running such a way past cool game and absolutely killing it. We have a $50 donation from Gahul. As promised, here's the extra 50. Here's hoping it came through with my alias this time. $50 from Crazy Blob says, "Long live Spite Fajita or Spike Vegeta, whatever you want to call him." $30 from Clouder Siege, "Loving this Sonic Mania run. Go Claris." $150 from Dino Optometrist says, "Longtime fan and first-time donor. Congrats to all the fast Sonic runners and can't wait to see the rest of AGDQ this year." We have a $50 donation from B-Wiz, donating in honor of my aunt who was recently diagnosed with leukemia. Good luck to all the runners. And with that, we are going to head over to the interview table, where Edo Bean is hanging out with the runners of the upcoming Mega Man X Any% race, Colonel Fatso, Walrus Prime, and Tokyo 90. Take it away, Edo.
Magical Girl, I'm here with our 3X Any% runners. This is going to be a really interesting race considering last time we had Hundo. How do you guys feel? How confident do you guys feel?
Holy shit, 90 is at the max level. I
That's right.
forgot. It's 99.
Pretty confident. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. I don't know. I got the lower time, so.
Well, since
I
I'm
think
just playing on normal.
Slight favorite, but it's anybody's race. It's certainly going to be close. Hopefully, I'll do okay.
I mean, it still isn't easy, but
Just finish.
Yeah, you guys are about like 2 seconds in between each other basically for this. So it's going to be a really, really close race.
I don't think I'll
need
necessarily need to
pretty
grind
much
to
neck
level
and neck, for
99.
you guys. So we're going to go ahead and go with our Twitter
Maybe if
questions
I'm
here.
insane.
First off, we got from the
Which,
Luigi guy saying, "Who wins, X or Zero?"
Obviously X, because every game in Mega Man X series, Zero basically dies.
Ball true.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
What about you, Walrus?
Same, absolutely. Zero dies. It's no question.
Same for you guys?
When he's ready, he's ready.
When he's ready, he's ready. Don't worry, X. This is the first time we see his mistakes, so he'll be fine in the other ones,
Look
right?
at that, 91.
Right? Yeah, he'll be good. Also, we got Moby Joe, who also asked, who is going to Quanger Refight Skip? You guys are all going to go to that.
Yeah, it's the hot new tech.
It's the newest thing that they started doing, incorporating into their run, so be sure to look for that. That's going to be in the Sigma stages, so definitely interesting. Let's hope you guys can make it happen.
Yeah, it's luck based too, so.
Yeah. And then Districo also asked, would you say it's the hardest challenge MMX ever offered you?
I think for me, it's pretty obvious. Cutting to 35% has been quite the challenge. But we'll get there. 2018 is the year. Guaranteed.
Big year.
Big year.
Wait, how do
For
I...
me, I'd say it was like earlier in the year pushing my Buster only time. This is a very difficult category to even finish a run in, so.
Yeah, definitely. Did you see any kind of hard challenge for you for X, or no? No?
Tokyo just finds this game easy.
Okay, what the fuck? Some of
We
these
have,
actually seem genuinely
Erica
impossible.
Berlin. Man, I so butchered that up. I apologize about that. Who is your favorite Maverick in the Mega Man X series?
Blizzard Buffalo.
I gotta go with my kin, Frost Walrus.
I gotta go with Burnin' No Mander.
Burn it, love.
I gotta go with beet boot, because come on. It's just the gravity beet boot. That's the Japanese version. It's the best. How can you not like that? And then last but not least, who do you think will be the bigger jerk today? Chill Penguin or Storm Eagle?
Yes.
Yes. Birds are jerks. Birds are jerks. Thank you, Wexel, who asked that question.
Oh my gosh, Wexel. Of course you asked that question. So I also want to go ahead and talk about a little bit of the prices that we got going on right here. As you can see right here, we have this handmade X figurine. So stylish. And without the helmet, it's actually kind of interesting. Really like that. Provided by Jake Thorin. Thank you so much. If you donate $20 right now, you will get your chance to get this lovely figurine. And obviously in front of me right here is the Mega Man chain mount made by the Chain Nerd. That's $25 if you donate. So once again, lovely prices that we got going on during the X block right here. And you know what? I wish you guys the best of luck. This is going to be a really, really interesting match to see. You guys have been with the X community for the longest time. There's actually been an X any % tournament going on.
He doesn't move
It's kind of like
during
how to
combat.
break right now. Now
Interesting.
we've already got the first round. Now we're going to the second round. So I cannot wait to see
That's
what's
the
going
Dream
on with that.
Smasher.
I wish you guys both luck. All of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys next. Mega Man 03 with Ajamar. So I wish you the best of luck.
Good luck, Jarmar. We'll get him.
Thank you, Edo, and best of luck to all of our Mega Man X runners up later tonight. First up, though, we have Mega Man 03 with a Jarmar. We have $10 from AJ Guy. This Sonic Mania run is way past cool. Polaris is killing it. $50 from Fried Cassowary. Love the Sonic block. Can't wait to see the Mega Man block now. Good luck, runners. Thanks everyone behind the scenes and the announcers for all their amazing work as well. $10 from Kingdom 190 with a desperate plea. Save Meryl, please! A $25 anonymous donation says, good luck to all the runners. Thanks to everyone at GDQ. Keep going fast. $20 from Sippy. Long-time watcher, first-time donor. Love AGDQ and all the community coming together for a good cause. So excited for the Mega Man block, and I want to run the marathon, even though I usually want to be the bocce. Save Otakon.
Nice. Yo. I mean, that's actually useless now.
$25 from Worcester Bulk.
Getting that at this point in the game where you practically no longer need it.
Watching past GDQ VODs helped me to through a rough time, and I'm so glad I get to watch it again, live this time. So glad I was able to do this during a run of Sonic Mania, one of my new favorite games, and with Spike Vegeta on the couch too. Good luck and have fun, everyone. Put this towards saving Otacon. We could all use a little bit more of him in our lives. $20 from Tomaltak. Mega Man block is my favorite. Same, buddy. Absolutely same. $30 from Chinchill. Longtime fan and not my first time donating, but this time it's personal. My nan has been diagnosed with breast cancer after being clear for nearly 30 years and is just starting treatment. Let's crush this terrible disease so nobody ever has to say it's come back. $10 from Super Saiyan Fife. Hyped for this Sonic Mania game. Good luck to Claris. This 10 is going to getting more Yoshi's Island in the mix.
There you go.
Take me to this event. Alright, it looks like we are ready to kick off our Mega Man X block with Mega Man 03 run by Ajarmar. Let's take it away.
Twice V3.
Yeah. You wanna introduce yourselves?
Oh, sure. My name is Renee. I'm Orsa.
Yeah, and my name is So, yeah. Good to go? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
This is Mega Man 03. There's a lot of technical aspects about the game, but one big thing that we focused on pretty early on is the scoring system. We want to make sure that we have an A rank throughout most of the game, and to get that A rank, we need an average of 86 throughout the stages, or we're sure to get the A rank into this stage.
Yeah, if you exit a stage without an A rank, you won't be receiving the boss's EX skill, which is super duper important for going fast with the boss fights.
And it also enables us to get their weapons too, which we need a handful of those.
So the intro boss here, Omega, he's not too difficult. The most important thing here is you'll see Ajarmar charging the saber and the buster simultaneously. He'll be using the saber from close and the buster from far to try to keep him in iframes as much as possible.
And also, in addition, one of the other aspects of the game is the combo system. And what that means is pretty much every single one of Zero's attacks is assigned a different value. So, for example, his pellet shot is 1, and the charger saber is 2, and then his triple flashes go on from there. So pretty much what you want to do is keep using attacks that increase in value because they actually stack and go through the bosses or enemies' iframes. So if you do like a pellet shot and then do a charge shot and go back to pellet, it actually won't work because you're going reverse in that order. So you're going to be seeing a lot of combos that we use throughout the game. And pretty much you need specific attacks in specific orders to maximize your damage. And right here we just got the recoil rod. Zero says it looks like it's pretty easy to use. We'll be getting a glimpse of that later on. I'm sure Ajarmar will agree with me. And first up on the Mutos is Heckbad Shield. Pretty annoying boss, but for the most part, you're usually seeing Ajarmar getting a lot of extra, or just enemy kills, and in addition to that, that helps with the rank, among other things.
There's a lot of things that go into your score, like a lot of different factors. The most important ones are how many enemies you defeat, how much damage you take, how fast you defeat the boss, and things like that. There's also some objectives in some stages, like in this stage, these turrets are objectives. Each one gives you 5 more points towards your rank. So lets you build up score a little bit early here.
And right there, that chip picked up is actually 100 energy crystals, and I think we need 200 total to get certain cyber elves that we're going to be picking up throughout the game. We need to equip those to us to help us out throughout the course of the game. This beehive boss here is what opens up. Hit him with a couple charge shots.
There's a lot of really good Yuri anime coming out this season. Well, I really only have 2 I care about. As you guys might probably know, although I never finished that series, I do indeed really love I'm in Love with the Villainess. And it turns out it's already 8 episodes in. It seems like it's only covering all of Volume 1. I hope they make a Season 2. I haven't watched any of them. I want to watch them with my mom. I don't think it's getting an English dub. The other one most definitely isn't considered Yuri, but I consider it Yuri anyway because of how much of its cast is primarily female, and that's Vexations of a Shut-In Vampire Princess. Which, I actually really hate that novel. Here goes. Alright, let's look at the walkthrough and see how to deal with all these stupid tentacles. Middle East. Lure the Revelationer to the right 3 tiles from its original position and change the tentacle counterclockwise. So clockwise is like this. So die with a nuke. I don't get it. I wanna bring Vale. I don't need any instant kills anymore, so... I could just bring my... I still want V3 for the lava tiles. The right 3 tiles from its original position. I need to keep the Revelationer alive. But I killed it! can deal with these guys though. There's an obvious solution. I think, by the looks of things. Right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. South 3. Oops. Guess we're fighting. Have to start over. upper left corner. To be Oh, I still need the revelations. Well, god damn it. I don't feel like waiting for the revelationers to come back. I guess I'll just have to deal with these two tentacles being still alive. Let's go, I'm gonna finish this. But first I gotta pee. wrong place. Dang. Oh, her tech's already 9-9. Amazing. I don't think it's worth getting a new weapon for. They never did come back, huh? That's weird. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god, it still has so much health. Those were my healers.
no luck here. This boss opens up consistently on every cycle, and there's some really nice visual cues to get through, but yeah.
And coming up, and I believe we actually went through some, but you're going to see some jump pits coming up, and Jean Mar is going to do what's called terrain glitching to get through those. And normally when you...
It's been known for quite a while now that me and Dante Ravioli have a bit of a rivalry. Between speedrun races, randomizer races, and challenge runs, Dante and I have been competing with each other in an epic gaming conquest for quite a while now. After all of these hard-fought battles, though, Dante and I have decided to make love, not war. Wait, what? What I meant to say is that we have finally stopped fighting and we're teaming up to take on our greatest challenge yet. Teamwork. If you take the combined efforts of two god gamers and apply it to a single cooperative speedrun, who knows what sort of chaos will unfold. Today, I intend to find out, as Dante and I are attempting to learn the Resident Evil 5 co-op speedrun. You can say that I have some experience when it comes to Resident Evil speedruns, but I've never done a run of Resident Evil 5. I have a combined 4,000 hours of Resident Evil games across Steam, but I've only ever played RE5 once on an E-Date. This E-Date would be one for the ages, though. And after our first hour of this one, it already lasted longer than the other did. Jokes aside, I've played Resi 5 a few dozen times back in the day on couch co-op, and even at times cleared the game in one sitting, but never have done a proper speedrun of it. It's a relatively short game with a chapter-based mission structure that makes it really digestible. We would be attempting to learn a new game amateur co-op speedrun, which currently has a world record of 1 hour and 18 minutes by McAlligan and Curtis. I know what you're saying, but waifu, that's baby mode. Why don't you play on the professional difficulty since you and Dante are professional gamers? Hush, my child. That's cringe. Don't say that. Speedrunning is about speed. We're trying to go fast, not do it right, and in a Petersonian sense, to elevate an alternative sexual archetype, aka fast as Sheva. But no, that sounds like the least fun thing I've ever done in my life, so we're sticking to amateur. Right from the start, I knew I had to be Chris, as Dante has much more time bonding with Sheva recently.
Here was the real test of skill, though, our first boss fight. We were all good, and I was feeling pretty confident waiting for Ouroboros to appear. That is, until Sheva decided last minute to run at the thing for no damn reason and get grabbed. Really? Oh my god, dude.
So their synergy would be a great asset to the team. Well, I have been going to the gym and an absolute beefcake like Chris. It's important for co-op partners to have good synergy and compatibility with their characters, you know? In order to learn the run and who should be doing what, we're watching a tutorial that my friends Abukamu and DeCosmic made on YouTube. I'll put a link to it in the description of this video, just in case you're interested in learning the run for yourself. The first chapter is really straightforward. Dante and myself are just getting used to the controls and learning exactly where to go and who goes first. Co-op speedruns are all about delegation. Each team member knowing ahead of time what they are supposed to do, and so you can divide and conquer the level.
Okay, and then I grab, well, okay, I guess whoever's first open, and then you grab your...
Yeah, the second person grabs their fill the door. Teamwork! Team members managing inventory while waiting for others to reach doors or grabbing items during downtime. The first chapter is basically just running to the end where there is this village holdout section. Unlike RE4 though, this one is just on a timer. There is an executioner that chases us around here. Once he opens the gate, we run and grab the machine gun and a ton of grenades. Then I run up into this corner and have him trapped underneath the balcony, while Dante runs around and grabbing items. Then, once he's done collecting, we tag team the executioner and steal his lunch money. After a bit of cyberbullying, he drops a big treasure that we'll need for later. He goes down really easy, just 2 headshots that stuns him, then you knife him a little bit, and then you both beat his ass. Oh, beat his ass, dude, he's done though. After a few cycles of this, he goes down, and we just have to wait for the helicopter to come and save us. We absolutely nailed this first chapter and head into the next one. It's all fun and games running from blondes and yelling at each other to hurry. Hurry! That's the best part of the speedrun I'm here. Until we arrive at a waifu's worst enemy. Tentacles. With this team having 2 waifus, Ouroboros is 4 times super effective. Thankfully, Dante is a master tentacle handler and gets him right into the fire trap on the first try.
A what?
This collaboration is going super smoothly, and me and Dante both skimmed the tutorials ahead of time, so we know at least the early game pretty well. But late game, we don't know that much, as we haven't been able to watch that far into the tutorial yet. The cracks in our knowledge starts to show a little bit as the Ravioli, Bandito, and myself run into a wider array of enemy types. Dogs, explosives, and even trucks. Our unfamiliarity with the game's movement especially causes us to be out of sync quite a bit. I get lost and lose Dante a little bit, but once we regroup at the fence, it's all good. This is where Dante is supposed to shoot 2 barrels to kill the truck as it runs at us. Then he goes on to shoot the last barrel to kill some enemies, but I rushed ahead too fast and got my ass exploded. I didn't know. Oh no. You shot it once and it didn't blow up.
I didn't.
This is when I learned that I was in fact the one that let the dogs out.
Dogs are fruit, baby.
Dogs are free. Who let the dogs out? It was me! As I run ahead, Dante shoots the locks in front of me so I can open the doors immediately as I get to them. We push people aside and run towards the next section. I just pushed that guy over, what a bully. He just fell over. This is where I show off my 6 CSGO skills and throw a few grenades. First, over this corner to kill as many enemies as possible, then over the building to try and break a lock on the other side of the door from over the top. That's too low. This actually skips a big portion of the level where you have to climb over the top of the building and throw Sheva across. Now all you have to do is just to open the door and kill the chainsaw man with the grenades that you have left over. Finally, we do a few quick time events and finish chapter 2-1. We are flying through this. It only took us 30 minutes to learn and do this entire first 2 sections. Now we head into the mines, and while it's technically faster to just run through this section in the dark, we opt to have me hold the light for Dante so he can actually see where he's going. It's not much slower. He has faith in me, but I have lost faith in my ability to navigate this game's controls, and I can't figure out how to drop the goddamn light.
Oh god,
I don't know how to drop it.
I had faith in you, I did.
Oh, there we go. I just put the gun. Once we leave the mines, I grab the sniper and have to protect Dante as he runs ahead. I kill the Gatling gun guy and knock down a treasure for Dante to pick up. A lot of the routing comes from grabbing treasures and selling them in late game to buy rocket launchers for the bosses. In early game, though, we just have to kill the bosses legit. But not before a little bit of cheating. Here we do a trick called a tactical reset, where Dante runs ahead and hits the checkpoint trigger while I am collecting treasures and ammo far away. Then I can reload checkpoint to teleport myself to him, saving a lot of traversal time. Right before the boss, Dante sells his pistol and starts making the new machine gun. He also upgrades it. Now for the Bat Boss with the big dumper, we kill the boss nearly instantly with our superior teamwork. Well, we would have if I had not missed the sniper ammo pickup earlier. Thankfully, we still kill him really quickly and before he gets a chance to do basically anything. Next, we hit up Tokyo Drift in this awesome auto-scroller. Man, I love RE5, but this section is so 2010s it's painful. I don't know why this era was obsessed with driving sections and turret sections. I get it, cars are cool, but I drive an automatic and drive exclusively to the supermarket and back. I don't really need a turret driving section in my game. Thankfully, this trend has died. But now it's replaced by walk and talk, so honestly I'm not sure what I like less. At the end of the long road, we get to the Gigante boss fight, where me and Dante start blasting. I actually troll a little bit here and shot the barrels before I was supposed to. You're supposed to save those for when he picks up the telephone pole. Besides that, you just tank all of his hits and then try to kill him before you die. We couldn't quite do that because if we did, we would have died for sure. It was a little terrifying.
Okay, I'm not
I'm still like, we'll die.
I don't want to die.
We will die if we get it again. This concludes the first third of the game. In classic speedrun fashion, though, we decided that it would be good to practice it. So we started over from the beginning and ran through the whole game up to the Gigante fight once again. The first village holdout was way more scuffed this time around. Dante gets his ass beat by the Executioner a few times. But it doesn't actually lose any time since this section is on a timer. We don't take any time to watch the tutorials between missions, and we just head into the next one to try and test our memory. Our hentai wrangling skills were once again on point, but I missed my grenade throw and we got cyberbullied in the hallway trying to do it again.
Oh no!
I didn't get it! I'm going back.
I don't like this very much.
We had a much cleaner mines though, and I don't miss a single sniper shot, making us have a nice one cycle on the boss.
Okay, we should be able to one phase this now.
I look so bad. Now that I'm slow outside my wall. Oh, there we go. Saved on the last bullet. This run back took almost exactly half as long as the first time around. About 23 minutes. Very clean. Now that we're in the swamps of Florida, we are on our way towards the mid and late game. We have to collect 3 medallion pieces to open a door, but not before I drive into every possible wall in the level.
Oh.
That's not a wall, but okay, game. Like, I never said I was the best driver. We'll figure it out though.
Oh my god.
Should actually drive by while on the boat. Oh yeah, you gotta like skim the right.
I'm here. You made it.
You're driving it like a dream, buddy.
Yeah. In real life, I've never been in an accident. But in RE5, the Florida Mobile drives way faster than I ever would in real life. We could grab a few treasures along the way, and I do
Oh my God.
Co-op, yelling at my partner to hurry up.
Okay. I'm here.
After dodging the gators, Dante grabs some items and makes it to the boat. Then we head to the final piece. After doing a co-op boost up to the last piece, we head on to the one bonus stop before leaving the level. We stop by a boat in the middle of the lake to grab the rocket launcher from there. This not only gives us a free rocket launcher, but it also unlocks the rocket launcher in the shop, allowing us to buy more later on. Now, for the next room, Dante lures out some giant mask dudes with his feminine charm. While I run past them and start breaking the bridge down. I have to very strongly resist my urge to let him fall, while he comes around and lets me into the next chapter. Now we split up and Dante cranks a crank while I ride the logs across dodging gators. Once across, we do another tactical restart to teleport me back to Dante. Once in the oil rig, we split up again and search for clues. I almost find the chainsaw in my neck, and Dante finishes the section way before me. Finally, we meet up with Josh and we're on a three-way.
Josh, don't you fucking dare. Stay on your side, Josh. Oh, very nice.
Dante and I are tasked with defending Josh while he hackermans into the mainframe and opens a few doors. Once Josh finishes uploading his consciousness into the neural network, he negotiates with Elon Musk and convinces him to open the door for us. Dante then does a huge brain play and places a mine down by this door so that when enemies spawn on the way back, they trigger the mine, killing them instantly and breaking the lock off of the door. We then head onto the boat and right into the fight with Irving. Before this though, I buy a rocket launcher, giving both me and Dante one. The era of fighting bosses legit is now over. From here on out, it's rocket time. Resident Evil 5 has a really bad aiming system for its rocket launcher, so what we do instead is aim with another gun, then switch weapons to the rocket and shoot instantly. This allows for much more precise aiming with the rocket, and it shoots way faster this way too. You can instantly kill Irving if you rocket his eye while he's swimming on the side of the boat. Then, when he chases from behind, you do the same thing with a rocket to his face. The side shot is a lot harder though because it's long distance, and it takes me a few times to be able to hit this consistently. Now, into the ancient temple section, Dante and I are making great pace. It's only been 2.5 hours of practice, and we're way over halfway into the game. This is just learning, and yet we should be done in only a few hours. Hopefully we'll be able to finish learning and do a full run today. Running past our problems and spiders, we split up and collect some treasures before regrouping into this falling hole.
Nice.
From there, we run past the shield guys and crank out some balls. These balls are random and have a few different patterns. It doesn't matter too much what pattern you get if you get annihilated by the enemy's camp and you leave the crank. I somehow make it in time and this triggers another quick time event of running. This time the QTE is button mashing. Oh great. Honestly, the QTEs are the most likely parts of your run that are going to die. They aren't hard, but they have such weird key bindings in this game, it's so disorienting. A and D at the same time, F and C and B, like what the fuck? We escape the 2010s with a death on my part, and then have to coordinate pulling levers a few times in between managing to grab the grenade launcher.
I
died. No, I died.
I'm not used to this goddamn keybind.
Yeah, me too. I was...
Keyboard.
This is when we're confronted by the bigger booty brother. This time we just run away instead of killing him, which I had no idea you could even do until this run. Kinda wild. But it gives you a rather difficult match in QTE, and I die again. I told you I hate QTEs, man.
Oh, come on, man. Why do I have to do this? Oh!
Wait, what? I was definitely mashing out.
No, yeah, this one's, I remember this one's very strict.
Finally, we arrive at the famous Sun Laser section, where me and Dante split up to tactical reset teleport after grabbing each medallion. This makes the section fly by. After this, we have a few puzzles that we have to solve. You have to move these lasers and have them reflect into the right spots. However, the lasers will absolutely blast your teammates, so you have to make sure that everyone's in position so they don't get fired. We blasted this section and headed to the lake. At the start of the next chapter, I buy another rocket launcher for the boss and then head through the Liker tunnels. This section of the game is all about guarding your teammate while they open doors. The first door, Dante guards me, and then at the elevator,
I believe he did Frost. Oh, yo, that's some damage. He made it to phase 2! It starts with Nameless Wall, which counters physical damage. Alright, it's just the setup phase for now. And then Mist Curtain. That was no damage. HP drain for everyone. How much? Spurting fumes. Counter status effect. Abyssal Offering. It heals. Attack stance plus Demon Rage. Damage for everyone, remove buffs. And then attack stance. First attack stance, I mean, I'm pretty sure it makes enough sense what it does. Rising Claw. Okay, Rising Claw just says all, but I'm gonna assume that means all damage. Oh my. Okay, I know what that move does now. Oh boy! No! Ang dami palang white and shit dito. Yes! It has a weakness. Oh yes. Oops. I believe it's gonna defend against status ailments next. Sure, it's using Nameless Wall. My bad. Alright, Miss Curtain's next then. Which means no magic damage. Is that right? Oh, it counters elemental damage, not magical damage. Up here it comes. Oh shit. Ooh. Damn it. Well, better safe than sorry. Oh, shirt already? Yeah, it's super random now, it seems. I need to check and make sure this is all getting recorded. Alright. A little too late. Way too late to be checking, but... Uh-oh. Shit. No! Oh no! No!